Where's Theron? Oh. Oh, it's nice out here. That's why I heard the doorbell earlier. The True Green guy came. They never turn the lights off outside. Oh, shit. That's my change of address. Yeah, we had us a great conversation, didn't we? Everybody was enjoying that. That live. It's good when you could just get on live. I'm talking about seriously. When you, I gotta put my. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, guys, when you come in. And don't forget subscribe if you have not subscribed. Please subscribe, honey. We just chit chatting about a little bit of everything, honey. We gonna talk about what we have been. We talked about the trolls, and we've been talking about the clowns, honey, of YouTube. We talked about who you stand with. Do you stand with the trolls, or do you stand with the clowns, or do you stand with both of them, or do you stand alone? Do you stand, with the Lord? Do you stand by yourself? Honey, because some people is confused. They get over here and they get confused, baby. You just never know. But we was doing some real talking, honey. And that's why I love talking about relationships. I love talking about relationships because you just never know what somebody's relationship is. You don't know what they're going through, and you don't know that could be the reason why they act the way they act. I had to do I did my change of address for my license, and I got to get up to the DMV to go get my new license. But somebody told me, they was like, you can do it online. You can update your change of address online. So I did that. Yeah, they must have sent me one for each. And so now they're just sending me the letter telling me to go to the facility and handle that. sitting up here going through the mail. We got Pete's Produce. Let's see what else here we got. These are the sales paper. Ooh, Steak and Shake. And oh shoot, all these, that's my store. That is my store. You know, it's all the stores now already got their signs up for them hiring for the holidays. I told the boys, I said, we're gonna go up to the dollar store and just get a whole bunch of different Halloween decorations and all that stuff and come and hang stuff up and hang it around the house. So we're gonna do that. I'll be glad when they put the holiday stuff out. Let's see here. And we've got is this the new store? Oh, this is Mariano's. I'm like, what store is that? Okay, Mariano's. Jules got a crazy 8 when you buy 8, 88 cents each. So Jules has a crazy 8 sale. They even got, oh, now y'all know I'm a pop fanatic. They even got the pop on here, 88 cents. Now I damn sure get 8 of them. The Hinkley water, 4 for 10. Oh shoot, I got this sale paper right on time. Y'all just don't know. This is a farmer's market. Oh, this is farmer's market. The farmer's market got the pumpkins and all that stuff on sale. They sent all these dang on sales papers out, y'all, like somebody got some money or something. Menards. I would love to go get this laundry detergent. They got this big old, look at this big old gallon of laundry detergent for $6.99. Now see, I use extra. It all works the same for me. I can't be using all that. That Tide stuff is too strong. My kids be itching. But I get that extra. I was looking in the paper, and not in the paper. I was looking on the what was the Facebook market. You know, if you go on Facebook and you go on a market thing, and you can find all kind of stuff for your house. Cause I was looking for lawnmower, and they had, some of the people had the what is that, the snow blowers, out on sale. And I was like, I need a car because I need to go get them snow. Somebody was selling a snow blower for like $75. And that's a good deal right there. A good deal. Value City Furniture. Value City got a sale going on. It's not bad. This living room couch for under $1,000. I thought that was a little nip in a little tuck. A little nip in a little tuck. This Pete's Market. Pete's Produce. Oh, they got coupons from Denny's. at all this stuff. Sit it down. Get it out the way. There we go. I went and I got my, everybody probably saying, what is she doing? Okay, I had to go through the mail and stuff. But I got my ice, honey. I got my tea ready right here. My green tea here. And then, and I got my Dr. Pepper. So we back ready for some good old conversation. We ready to get it started. I got the TV is going over there. I ain't paying it no mind, no attention. But we just left off and we had, thank y'all for the thumbs up and everything. Come on in and hit that subscriber button. Hit that bell for the notification. Please feel free to leave some comments and everything down there. Tell me what you want to talk about, what you want to discuss. We just left off a real good hot topic and hot conversation, and I just figured that we'd just come back. That's why I named it Real Talk, so we could just get down to some real talk. Because the one thing that they don't talk about literally is relationships. And I kept saying that I really want to do a panel discussion about all kinds of relationships, because people are always wondering why their relationship failed, why their friendship failed, why their kinship failed, why their workship failed, because it's just one reason, and the number one reason is trust, it's honesty, loyalty. Nobody don't have that. You tell your friends something and y'all close, y'all like this, and y'all talk every dang on day. And then the next thing you know, y'all fall out over something minor. And then the bitch is all on social media telling everything. The bitch ain't got no furniture in her house. The bitch ain't got no, she trying to talk about me and this and that and everything else. And she got to come to my house to wash her clothes. And that's how we get down. Let me tell you something. I have fell out with so many people. And I have learned to just move on and move from it. And I never speak on things that they have told me. I never bring, no matter how mad I get, no matter how angry, because that is stuff that's supposed to be sacred. If somebody told you something deeply, or you learned something in their home or about them, you don't use that as ammunition to get back to them. And let me tell you, the difference between that and YouTube is they go looking for the ammunition. They go hunting for the ammunition to use against you. You see the same old people that they love you to death today. They love everything about you. Everything about you, from your head to your toes. They love how you dress. They love how you speak. They always tell you to keep being you. Keep doing you and don't change for nobody. But then when they ask change on you, they want you to change for them. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? I'm the same person that I was when you met me and when you was close. But because of one disagreement, my thing is, I don't understand why people can't be the bigger person. Why can't somebody be the bigger person, especially if you value friendship, if you value your relationship, if you value the YouTube ship that you might have with someone, because your YouTube ship is a lot different than friendship, girlfriendship, boyfriendship, relationship. It's a lot different because for the most part, you met these people on YouTube and you form a YouTube, an online relationship. You form that online relationship. You don't know shit about them outside of YouTube. You ain't never spoke to them outside of YouTube half the time. You ain't never been to their house. You know, you don't know where they come from. You don't know nothing about. All you know is what you see in front of you, and you just know it's something about their conversation that you like. You get to know them, and it's something about the conversation that they like. It works just like the real world. Just like the real world, just like families. If you liked your sister's boyfriend or your sister's husband, or you know your friend's friend, and then if they one person comes back and tell you, girl, she was shading you on the slide, she was slick talking you on the slide, usually in real life you would think that, okay, when I see that bitch, I'ma ask her. Or if you got her number, let me call this broad up and let me see if she got it in for me. That's what normal people would do. That's what you usually would do in the real world. Sometimes even in the real world they don't do, they take the shit. Some folks, weak-minded folks, take the shit and they run with it. YouTube is very quick. It's very easily. They will take it and they would run with it. They will take an email that could be doctored up, made up, whatever it is. Certain points in, could have been taken out, and they run with it. That's why I told you guys, and I'll say it again. I can't stand when people say go to the minute mark of this and that. Go start at this minute mark, because you don't know what the person meant before and after if you didn't watch before and after and you only focused on the middle. If you only focused on what they said in the middle and you didn't watch the beginning of it and you didn't watch the ending of it, how are you gonna know if they really was slick shading you, if they really was talking about you, unless they just directly said up front, Gina, Miss Queen of Talk, I don't like that bitch. I can't fuck with that bitch. And some people, they outright say, I had one person, let me tell you, just by their writing and wording, they hated me so bad. They were so in it. I was saying to myself, baby, do you need therapy? Do you need a hug? Maybe I need to hug you, because some people just need a hug because they was just too invested in their feelings over somebody that they don't even know. How you get so invested in your feelings to where you almost about to bust a blood vessel over this person because you that the dislike for them is that deep. My dislike for a person is never going to be so deep that I have hatred for you and that I'm going to lose my mind over you. It's never going to be that. It's never ever going to be that deep. It should never be that deep. Do you, when it comes time, because nothing lasts forever. This shit right here, it ain't gonna last forever. That's the gag. The gag is it's not gonna last forever. Things is study changing, and things is study evolving. And so you got to understand that you're getting your feelings, you getting your panties all in a bunch, you getting your drawers all tied up in knots over something that is not going to be around forever, that has really no effect on you. You wondering why your relationships is not working out, why they have changed, why your kids is acting out, and why they feeling some type of way and stuff. It ain't that the people change and stuff. It's you changed. You ain't doing. People don't realize how much this YouTube stuff can change them. They don't. They don't. You got some of the nicest people. They started on out here being the most nicest upfront people about, and then along the way they wind up changing because they let YouTube change them. They let the money change them. They let the views and the click change them. They don't know when to pull back. They don't know when to leave and take a break. Nothing should be more important than your family and your friends. I be pitying some of these. Ooh, y'all. I be literally pitying some of these women, some of these people here, especially that say they got a man, that say they got a woman, that say they in a relationship and they got a family, and they on here every fucking day, every second of the day. You don't leave. Did I look? I'm telling you, my man, I'm when he come home, I ain't gonna be on this shit doing this. When my baby come, if I even if it's time that, let's just say he at work and I know he get off work at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, he walking through the door or whatever else. At 6:30, I'm gonna be shutting this shit down. And if he happens to, because sometimes you get an early day off or something, and so if he happens to say, "Oh, baby, I got off work early today," guess what? I'm shutting this shit down. Y'all better hope I say goodbye. You better hope I say y'all goodbye, because y'all gonna think it was a blackout. You gonna think it's a, because all you gonna see, Gina, is ending that button. I told you, I will be with my honey. I will be somewhere breaking dicks. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be somewhere, honey, giving my man all of his attention. Giving. That's why when my children come in here or when they knock on the door, y'all know my children, they so respectful. They are so when they give me that, I have to give them all my attention. That's why I come in and I'm like, "You need me for something?" When it looks like they're puzzled about something, I'm like, "No, do you need me?" And then and I ask them more than once because I want them to know this shit right here, this shit can wait. This shit, please. I don't give a fuck about YouTube, Google, the viewers, the subscribers, nothing when it comes to them. And that's why I don't understand why some of these people don't just log off. You're not saying log off forever, but you're saying log off enough to where you can get your family straight. You can get your situation straight. Some people just don't. They don't want to give this up. They don't want to give it up. And then they wondering why they got more problems than a little bit. Wondering why you got more problems than a little bit. You got more problems than a little bit because you don't know how to give this up. You wondering why your husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or friend ain't giving you the attention that you're craving because you don't want to give this up. You don't want to give this up. Everybody wants the attention. Everybody wants to be put first. People don't. I'm just saying, my husband was the biggest baby there is. Get upset, honey. He would get in his feelings when he didn't get any attention. Because me, I've just always been the person to just automatically give all my attention to my kids. That's just how I am. I ain't gonna never change that. Don't matter if I'm in a relationship today, tomorrow, next week, or next year. My children are gonna always have my attention first. Always. Now I will tell him, "Baby, I got you." Soon as I get through handling the stuff with the kids, but they will always be first. And that's just how I live my life. That's what makes me feel comfortable and good, because I know if my children are good, I'm good. I ain't got to worry about it. That I'm stress free. I stress more about if they're not good. If they not good, I'm really stressing. I'm really going through some shit if they not good. And so a lot of people, they sit back and they wonder, "Dang, why my relationship ain't work? Why he always bitchy? Why he, well, have you thought about, cause you on this motherfucker every time you walk through the door? Have you thought about you ain't even said 2 words to him in probably a week without him having to say something to you first or her? Cause guys do the same thing. They get on here and they lose their mind. Um, my husband, and I'm not saying this for everybody, but I would be on Facebook and I would be, doing my thing. Facebook to me was just literally networking. It would be me putting out my events, putting up my videos and movies and shit that I did, and let folks know what I was doing next. And so it was literally just networking for me. And then it went to where we would play games, right? And so the kids would be on their laptops or tablets, and I would be on mine, and my husband would be on his, and we will all literally start playing games and stuff. Then I noticed that all of us, he would sneak on it and he would be on it late at night. And I didn't care. Like I said, I don't go snooping for stuff and everything. But when things had came out that he was cheating, I finally found out that not only was he, cheating with the neighbor and shit next door, but he was hitting up people on women, other women on Facebook that was like friends of mine that came to my events and stuff. And one young lady, she was so sweet and nice, and she says, Miss Gina, I like you. She said, I like you a lot. And she says, now that I see, or know all of this stuff that's going on, she said, I just want to tell you, she said, your husband hit me up and he was hitting on me online. And she said, if I didn't know that y'all was going through this and that this stuff, she said, I would have never brought anything to you. She said, because I like you a lot. I think you're a wonderful, amazing woman. And I respected her for that because she saw the love that I had for him and everything, and she didn't want to ruin that. She didn't want to mess it up. She didn't want to hurt my feelings. And I was like, you literally. Then I really knew he was a dog, just really, really low down. I'm not saying that people can't change. Anybody can change. Anybody can change. But you know what? It takes a special kind of son of a bitch. It takes a special kind of son of a bitch to cheat with the next door neighbor, to go and embarrass your wife by trying to talk to her friends and all of this stuff, and think that you ain't gonna pay a price for it, to just leave your children and not, pick up a phone and call them, text them, check on them in 8 years. That takes a special kind of asshole, And so, I say all this because when I say stuff, I'm saying it for a reason. I'm saying it because I don't want you to make that same mistake. I don't want you, because a lot of us, we stay, especially us strong women, we stay with them to the end. We stay till the last final straw. And 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 it's like, how much more of it can I take? How much more of it can I take? How much more of it can you take? Sometimes that's why my saying is, this ain't baseball. This, I ain't giving you no three strikes, you out. Two is good enough. If you ain't straightened up by the second time, what makes you think he gonna straighten up the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time? How many times are you gonna allow him or her to keep coming to you saying, baby, I'm sorry. I do love you. I want to be with you. I want my family. How many times are you going to say these things before you finally wake the fuck up and say, this motherfucker ain't going to never change? He or she ain't going to never change. And women can be more conniving and more messier and worse than these men could ever be. Ever be. You know why? Because we had our shit better. we had our shit a little bit better. We're a little bit more organized at it. Men are sloppy. They are sloppy, honey. They spill their shit all over the place. All over the place. They do everything. Everything. Just all over the place. They don't know how to lie right. They can't get the right friends to lie for them right. They can't they tell you shit and then they forget what they say and everything. They ain't organized. That's why they always get caught up. He would say the same. I would sit back and sometimes days and I would just listen. And I would sit there and I say, what this nigga gonna come with now? What he gonna come with now? And this was the kicker. Everybody, the whole house, we shut the house down. Kids got to go to bed at a certain time. The only time our house stayed running 24 hours was when it was no school. If it wasn't, not a school night, and the weekends. That's when everybody they can go to bed at whatever time they want to. Same here now. When my kids ain't got no school, shit, they can stay up till the sun come up again. I don't care. But when it's a school night, I want them in bed by 9 o'clock, 9:30 at the latest. And so we will all get ready to, shut the house down. Kids ate dinner. They done took their baths and showers and stuff, and they get ready to go to sleep. And then we would get ready to go to sleep. And he would stay up long enough until I fell off to sleep. And I will fall off to sleep, and then he would take his stuff and he would leave. And I wasn't noticing. It took me a while. And then I would get up. It's something, you get up in the middle of the night, you go to the bathroom, and I'm like, where the hell he at? Where'd he go? And he wouldn't be there. So I didn't say anything. I said, okay. And then I just started keeping times, and I would pretend that I'm asleep sometimes just to see if he was purposely doing this. And so he was. He'd get up, wait till I fall off to sleep. He'd think I'm asleep, grab his shit, put his clothes on, go hit the street. One night I said, damn, he been gone a long time. I said, watch him come in with this lie, right? So I'm looking at the time, and I went and I sat in the living room in the chair because I was facing the door. I wanted that motherfucker to see my face when he walked through the door, right? He walked through the door. I said, where you been? Oh, I just left. I went to the gas station. I was going, because I love Slurpees. Oh, God, I was a Slurpee fanatic. And he said, oh, I went and got you a Slurpee and stuff. And I was like, but damn, you been gone a long time. He was like, no, I haven't. I just left. He ain't know. I knew what time. I didn't know exactly what time you left, but I had been up for some fucking hours, okay, already. And you just walking up in here and it's about to be daylight outside. I said, okay, so I ain't say nothing. I just let it go on. I let it go a few more times because I wanted, you got to let them get in their life real good. You got to document some shit, right? And then so I sat him down finally about the third or fourth time, and I bust him out and I said, I know what you're doing. I said, if you are at the point that you don't want, because I'm a talker. I told y'all, I am the queen of talk. I am a talker. I am a communicator. I like to have a conversation. I don't want any misunderstood. Nothing. So I said, if for any reason this is not working out, like, let me know. We can go down. Look, we can get a mutual divorce. You can go your way, I could go my way, you could do your thing. Do you want your family? Yeah, I want my family. I love you. I don't want to leave you. Let's work this out. I'm like, are you sure? Because we didn't been through this a whole. I told y'all, us women are strong women. We take that shit a bunch of times. We take these motherfuckers back about 10, 20 times before we finally decide that we gonna get the fuck up and go, right? And so, and that my kids was even tired of it. I kept saying, "Oh, and I broke up with him," and so they didn't believe it. When the final time, they didn't believe it. And my son, he definitely didn't believe it. Everywhere I go, he used to be like, "Mom, where your husband at? Mom, where your husband at?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? What the fuck you mean? You talking about where he at? I don't know where he at. You tell me where the hell he at." And so this last time, I'm asking him, "Are you sure?" I'm sure. I'm sure, Gina. I'm sure I love you. I want to be with you and the kid. So I'm praying like I ain't never prayed before. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for, because God will give it to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? He will give it to you. Be careful. So I'm praying and I'm like, Lord Jesus, if he lying, show me, give me a signal. I need something. Let me know. Scream, stick me with a pen. Every day I was praying this morning, noon, and because I needed to know. I just felt it in my soul that he was lying. And so the first thing was um It was a text message. Somebody was sending me gonna send me some information because I was gonna do an event and my phone was messed up and the person said, "Oh, I'll send it to his phone." And then I saw the text messages. I said, "Okay, he doing his little shit. I ain't gonna worry about it." But when I found out that he was messing around with the next door neighbor, I was like, that's it. That enough was enough. God gave me the strength. I don't know where that strength came from. It came out of no, y'all. I didn't. I'm gonna tell you how you know when you had enough. You ain't arguing no more. You ain't fussing no more. You ain't cursing a motherfucker out. You don't even want to fight the bitch he fucking with. You don't. That's how you know you've had enough. I didn't get upset. I said, okay. I said, we done. It's over. I said, all I asked you to do was tell me the truth. That's it. I didn't fuss. Oh, he thought I was playing, y'all. Went back to his mama's house, was staying at the mama house, was staying at the girlfriend house, honey. He was over there and over there, honey. A few people got in his head and was telling him, "You ain't gotta leave. She ain't gotta put you. She can't put you out legally and this and that." Called the sheriff. The sheriff was like, "If you change the locks, you can't put him out because y'all legally married and y'all moved in this house." I said, "But his name is not on the lease. He don't live here anymore. He's not paying any utility." That man said, "I don't care. Y'all are legally married and moved in here together." This is what the sheriff was telling me. I said, "Okay, that's cool." I said, "There's 3 months on the lease, and what you can't do is stop me from moving." He said, "Yeah, you're right. I can't stop you from moving." And he can't afford this joint because I'm paying all the bills. He can't afford this, so he ain't gonna have no choice but to get his shit and leave. He thought I was playing. I got that moving truck, y'all. Miss Jean, I was out. I was up and I was out like a God don't like ugly. God, he still ain't got his own shit. He's still flip flop hopping from place to place, going back to his mama's house, sister's house, friend's house, this girlfriend this week house, that girlfriend that week. Just a damn clown. Just a clown for real. A clown, nothing ass nigga. Sitting around. People be like, "Gina, girl, I seen your husband." I'm like, "Wait, you said seen him on such and such, selling loose cigarettes." What? I said, "Girl, call me when you see him working behind the counter. Call me when you see him when he working a job so he can catch up on this child support." And people, nothing lasts forever. I'm not mad and bitter about the breakup, which I'm long over it now. It's been 8 years. But I was deeply hurt in the beginning because when he played me and I thought we was genuinely working it out, I wanted to work it out with him. I wanted to work it out with him. I wanted to be with him. I wanted us to work it out for our families and everything. But your relationship of any kind is never going to work out if it's built on lies and deception. It doesn't matter if it's a YouTube ship, if it's a job ship, if it's a relationship, whatever kind of ship it is that you're selling, if it is built around lies and deception, it ain't it's never going to be real. It's never going to be genuine. It's going to definitely be untrustworthy. Ain't nobody gonna be able to trust you with none. Hey, no nonsense. Let me get everybody in this because my it wasn't everything was not popping in, so I gotta go back up. Hey Cheryl, did you just go live? Yep, I was buffering. Yes, Aldi. Y'all saw the groceries. Hey Gina, how have you been? I'm great, JoJo. Hey the babe. KB back. Hey, what did I miss? We just getting started. When you call me, this blocked your number. Okay. Hey, no nonsense, my boo. Did you? Yes, I did check my email, and I sent you an email back. I sent you an email back. Hello to everyone in the chat, y'all. If you would like to bless the queen, her cash app is G Mama Diva. All donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you, no nonsense. I appreciate that. Yes. Yep, KB, I did check my email. Did you send me another one? But I did check it. Before I came on this live, I checked it. Hey, warriors. How you doing, love? Yeah, I'm real. Hey, Nicole Reloaded. Hey, Miss Jean, I want you to know I love you, Mama. Sending you many, many blessings. Thank you. Mwah. I love you too. I love you. Y'all know I love these chats. Welcome everyone to the Queendom. Queen Mods in chat. Hey, now, yes, 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 yes. Nicole, no nonsense. Say I miss you too, boo. I've been busy and getting ready. She going on another trip, honey. I wish no nonsense just pack me in her bag. Just throw me on in your suitcase, girl, and take me with you. That's all. JoJo say, ooh, this is a good one. Been married for over 30 years. I've been through only to find out that I was dealing with a full-blown narcissist. Narcissists don't change. We as women has to recognize and make the change and leave. I agree. Hey, Jackie, you back. I love you. Jackie is back in. My two best moderators. No nonsense and Jackie. But yeah, and you're right. Narcissists, ooh, wee, honey. Some of these people, the mindset that they have and the things that they, go through. Some folks, and I tell some people don't know how to communicate. They don't know how, just like you got some people that don't know how to parent. Some people don't know how to parent. If they ain't never been a parent and they parent ain't never taught them how to be a parent and they ain't tried to be a parent, they don't know how. So they do what they do. They say what they say. They learned what they learned. Um, me, my father wasn't around to parent me because he died when I was very young. My mother didn't know how to be a parent. It was difficult for her to try to be a parent because her mother didn't teach her how to be a parent. And with her disabilities and everything, with being deaf and all of that, it was difficult. And so she was set in her ways. And she handled everything with a stern fist. Her thing was slapping the shit out of you, finding something to hit you with, all of that. Honey, my mother made you scared of her. That was just how she was. And I knew for me, I knew growing up for me that I wanted something different. I wanted something different. I did not want to go through the same old bullshit. I wanted something different for my kid. Honey, I used to pray every day, all day, and say, Lord Jesus, please make me a better mother. Please make me a better parent. Please. I looked up on books. I went to the library. I read the magazines that when you go to the doctor's office and they had them parenting magazines and stuff. I read that. I wrote down notes and stuff, and I would ask my doctors questions and things because I knew that I did not want to be the parent that my mother was. You guys can break the cycle. You can break the cycle. You got to want to break the cycle. You have to want to be a better parent than your parent was to you. You got to want to show that child that you genuinely love them because you can give them all the love and everything that you can when they babies. But when they start growing into teenagers and young adults, they forget that shit. You got to keep it going. You got to keep it going. My oldest is 32 years old, and he know I love him to life. Every time we talk on the phone, every time he comes here in person, I tell him I love him. If I don't hear from him for 2 or 3 days, I'm calling him. If he don't hear from me 2 or 3 days, he calling me, Mom, what's up? I'm like, nothing, what you want? Oh, I just called to see if y'all good over there. How y'all doing? All right, I love y'all. That's our conversation. It don't cost you nothing to tell your child you love them. It don't cost you nothing to tell your man that you love him. It don't cost you nothing to tell your woman, your wife, that you love her. Relationships that does not have any communication, nobody that don't know nothing, that is why they don't make nothing. That's why they don't make it. That's why these people around, nobody listens. Nobody. Y'all got to learn to listen. Learn to let. So I was that parent. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was that parent. Do as I say, not as I do, because that's how my mother was. And my children would tell me, "Mom, you're not listening. You got," and this, and then finally, I had to shut everything off, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm listening." And when it took two or three of them that was saying the same thing, that's when I was like, "Damn, they right. They right." Sometimes parents need to shut the fuck up and listen to their children sometimes. Shut the fuck up and listen to your husband sometimes. Or your husband listen to your wife sometimes. Everybody ain't wrong. Everybody ain't wrong. And if the two parties will listen to each other, talk to each other, and not at each other, and not bickering back and forth, man, y'all can make anything work. Yeah, you can have long lasting relationships. Keep them outsiders. They call them outsiders for a reason. Keep them outsiders out fucking side. Don't be sitting up them letting them into your relationship. You women, stop listening to your bitch ass girlfriends, because them bitches, they relationships didn't work out, so they want to sabotage yours. We went through that. My husband was always listening to somebody else's bullshit. I used to be like, why the fuck is you listening to them? Why is you listening to them? I'm not listening to what people telling me. Why is you listening to them? And that's another reason why relationships and stuff, it does not work. It don't work. Um, Let me see. Let me go back. No Nonsense said next month is our 20th anniversary, and we've been together 22 years. And I swear, I think I may have the last good man on earth. Yes, early on in our marriage, we had our ups and downs, but he is awesome. That is amazing. No Nonsense. And look, and you might be look, but it's women like you and your husband that gives us hope, that gives us hope, because if y'all been doing it for 22 years, it let us know that there is some other good men out here, and maybe ours could last 22 years. Me and my husband, we've been married for 13 years. I'm still legally married to him for 13 years. We ain't spoken 8. We ain't spoken 8. That's sad. That's crazy. You know? And it's like, why are you in a marriage that you don't want to be in? When it was so easy for him to just sign the damn papers. But they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to move on with your life. You know, nothing. Yeah, he passed now. I'm experiencing the peace, yet crazy enough to miss the BS. Yeah. At JoJo, thank you, boo. I do not take it for granted, because there are a lot of clowns out. A lot. I still believe that there are good men out here. I do too. I believe that there are good men out here. It's a lot of good men. Let me tell you something. There are women right now that they some ain't shit women. They got good men. The men, they coming home, they cooking, cleaning, they taking care of the children and everything else. The man is doing everything that a king is supposed to do. But you know what the issue is? He just with a ain't shit woman. He just with a woman that she ain't shit. She ain't gonna never be shit. She ain't trying to be shit, and don't realize that she has a king. Got somebody else I hear all the time these raggedy ass bitches talking about how good they man is. And if the bitch, if he was that good to you, why you on here? Why you on here, and why you ain't with him? And I ain't talking about those that get on here sometimes. Because No Nonsense, we don't never see No Nonsense. She always going somewhere with her boo. Honey, she know when to leave this shit alone. But I'm talking about these raggedy hoes that's on here 24/7. Them bitches don't even get a break. They ain't even working a job. You know they getting some type of subsidy. Because let me tell you something. I work for a fucking temp agency, and I can't be on this bitch that much as they be on. And they be on here before I go to work, when I come home from work, when I wake my ass up and go to the bathroom in a minute. These motherfuckers are still on you. But let them tell it. Ooh, my man is good to me. My man, I got a nice house. We own. He doing everything for me. I ain't wanting for nothing. You bitches on here and y'all jealous. They talking about everybody on here all up under the sun. And you don't never see their husband. You don't never hear him walk into the room. You don't never, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear a background conversation or none of that shit. Hey, Miss Pimp Tight. How you doing, Mr. Pimp? There's a lot of men who are good men that are with women who are straight trash, and it makes them be. Yes, no, no, that's what I'm talking about. They with straight women, with women that are straight garbage ass broads. Straight garbage ass broads. They don't give a damn about how he feel. They don't give a damn about trying to give him the attention that he deserves. Y'all come, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Let me get serious into a serious relationship. I'm gonna be like no nonsense. It's gonna be every time you turn around, we gonna be going on a trip. Miss Gina, where you was at? Oh, shoot, my man took me away for the weekend. My man, we went and did X, Y, and Z. The man's needs don't start or stop with YouTube. Said yes, yes, and they claim all this stuff, and for him to be there, it's like, is he there? He don't say, cause a real man gonna say, damn, can you let that shit go? For one night? Can you get even Fat Baby like y'all, I gotta go. Cause honey, my man just popped up. She getting up off this motherfucker with a quickness. You understand me? That's how you keep your relationship. That's how you keep it growing. That's how you keep it blossoming. When he knows and understands that he's first. When she know and understand that she's first. It grows, it blossoms. But when don't nobody know where they stand at in a relationship, and your whole world is revolving around YouTube instead of the man that you with, that's a problem. That's a problem. And that is the reason why things ain't gonna never work out. The shit don't work out. It just don't. It won't. It won't. It's crazy. People they gotta get their priorities together. It's like, when would they ever? YouTube is strictly entertainment for me. I will never put this before my husband. I know that's right, no nonsense. And that's how I feel. A lot of people should. I don't understand it. I don't understand how they put all of this. Not just their husband though, but their children too. How you put this before your family, period? Look, I ain't got a man here. I got a husband. He ain't here. He ain't with me. But I never put this before my kids. I would never put this before my boyfriend when I get one, or my fiance when I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. When they say, a pop in, Gina, oh, you live? Nope, 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 baby, I ain't like. Y'all gonna be like, ooh, she lying. She's lying. All y'all gonna hear is, boop, I'm just gonna black out. Y'all gonna be, I'm gonna come back on. Y'all gonna say, dang, Miss Gina, you wasn't playing, honey. Your boo walked up in there. You ain't even say goodbye to us. That's how quickly I'm gonna black it out. I told y'all will be lucky if I say goodbye. You will be lucky if I say goodbye. Mm-hmm. Cause I'm not playing. I take my relationship seriously. The thing about it is, some guys don't, and some of these women don't. They don't take their relationship seriously. And they wonder why. They wonder why it don't work out. They wonder why, it's falling apart. And not only do they wonder why, but they wind up blaming. They wind up blaming others. That I hate that saying, hurt people hurt people. No, no, they don't. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck hurt people. Because I've been hurt Oh my God, I've been hurt so many times. I've been through so much bullshit. It ain't even funny. I told you I've shared a bunch of my stories and things that go on. And guess what? Through it all, I ain't never tried to hurt nobody. I ain't never tried to degrade anybody, drag anybody, embarrassed anybody. All I've ever tried to do was help somebody and make their situation better than mine was. That's all I've tried to do. Okay, no nonsense. That's all I've ever tried to do. So that saying is not true. Hurt people. Because hurt people don't always hurt. There's so many people that have been hurt beyond belief and they ain't out here trying to hurt nobody. Hurt people allow you to hurt yourself. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. They will sit there and they let their minds play tricks on them and they go through so much stuff and instead of them trying to fix it and clean it up. See me, I just prayed. I always went through prayer when I was hurting. I was going through all that stuff because I knew I didn't want to be an angry hurtful person. I didn't want to be, and that's all you got on here. That's all you got is a lot of angry hurtful people on here. And and so that's the reason why that the relationships and stuff don't work out. It don't work out with the significant others. It don't work out with their children and stuff because nobody wants to communicate. And when they do communicate a little bit, they don't want to be honest about. You got to be honest about everything. You got to stand in your shit about everything. If you know you cheated and she literally asks you when was the last time, you got to be honest. You got if you're wanting to end it, you have to be honest and say it was last night and I want to be with you, or I don't want to be with you, or I am planning on ending it, or I don't, I don't know if I am gonna end it. Hi, the soap. Hi, Miss Gina in chat. New sub here. Well, thank you. Welcome to the Queendom. Welcome. A lot of relationships and stuff can be salvageable if the two adults would just communicate and be honest in their communication. You can get through a lot of. Let me tell you something. Women have been trained to get over cheating. That's just how we built. I don't know. I ain't met not one woman where the guy haven't cheated on him at least one time and she ain't stayed with him. Not one. I don't know. Not now. For men, it's different. For men, it's different. You got some men that will stay and give you another chance, but you got others. Even that one time is too much for them, and they like, I'm out of here. Oh, you cheated on, you slept with that nigga, you gave him all of you. Oh no, I'm up. That's just a man's nature. That's how they are. That's how they reared. Us women, we're reared to accept them being with more than one woman. That's why you go in some of these Arabic countries and you go in, these some of these other countries that they have 5 wives, 6 wives, 10 wives, because they can handle that. They know that, and but it's us. It's us. If we try to do or pull half the shit that they did, it would be girl bye. They taking a car, they taking a house, they taking everything. They even gonna take the kids, even though they don't want the goddamn kids. They rather take the dog than the kids. But that's how men think. That's how they are. We gotta pull it together. You got some of you all is y'all in the same household and y'all ain't speaking to each other right now. Some of you got your husband, and then what time is it? Let me see what time it is. 6:41. So your boyfriends and husbands is walking through the door right now. Wives and girlfriends is walking through the door right now, and guess what? Y'all ain't even speaking. Some of y'all didn't say goodbye this morning when y'all was, because y'all was mad at each other, can't stand each other. When they come in, y'all don't say hello, don't even ask how work and stuff is done. You know why? Because it ain't no communication. I'm just keeping it real. It ain't I can't stay in the house with another grown ass person and not speak to them. I can't. I can't. I used to sit down with my husband. We would be mad at each other. I'd be like, we need to talk. Cause I can't do this. I don't want my kids on eggshells. I can't walk on eggshells. Either we gonna get to this together or we not. How can you? Do you know that that is more of a strain for your children? Because they're seeing mom and dad coming and going and ain't nobody speaking and talking to each other. Communicate. You motherfuckers ain't gotta like each other. Y'all ain't nobody saying jump on each other bones again. You ain't got have a mutual grown up conversation. You can agree to disagree. You can have a commitment without being committed. You understand what I'm saying? Look, as long as we're here, we're going to be respectful to each other. As long as we're here together, we're going to speak to each other cordially. That's what I mean about having a commitment and not being committed. That means that y'all don't have to make love to each other. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't got to go sleep on the couch and you in here in the bed. And no, do it right or part ways completely, because the only person that it does not work out for are the children. It makes it 10 times harder for them. Be real and honest. And if you can't leave because of the money, I understand that. Honey, it's cheaper to keep her. And sometimes it's the other way around. It's cheaper to keep his ass than to let him go. But just have an understanding. Like I told my husband, that dumb fuck, we probably could have still been together and living in the same house and stuff. I told him, I said, look, don't bring me no diseases. Don't bring nothing to mind. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can come and go in this motherfucker just as long as you got your half of the rent. As long as you, because at that time we was renting, and we had like 3 months left on the lease, and I was like, as long as you got your honey, that nigga was getting his check and he wasn't paying for nothing. Like he really got scandalous. He got, honey, whoever he was listening to, his mama, his daddy, and all them stuff. He was like, man, you ain't got to pay shit there. Well, sir, how long did you think I was gonna let that go on? There is no way I'm going to let you continue to live here and be here. And I'm putting a bill on every goddamn thing. You got me fucked up. You got this whole marriage fucked up. If you thought it was gonna be that damn easy, no, we gonna either do it together. You could still do you. See, that's what a lot of men don't understand. You know the reason why they don't want to go out there and let you know, because they gonna do them regardless, but they don't want to let you know they gonna do them, is because they don't want you to do you, because you can do you a hell of a lot better than they can do them. See that, and men know this. They know this for a fact. They know, oh, if she go out and start playing around like I'm playing around, shit gonna be fucked up. And then you know what else they get? They get scared and they get kind of nervous because they think you might meet a motherfucker that's got going on more than they got it going on. And they don't want that. See, I'm all about upgrading. I ain't gonna go and get me another motherfucker that's 11 years younger, broke, and ain't got shit and ain't trying to do shit. No, baby. Mama gonna go get a real man with a king that's got everything going on and got it all together. And when I say I need the mortgage paid, he gonna say, baby, it's all done. Check. What else you need? I need the light bill paid. Check. It's already paid. What else you need? You know, I need my car worked on. Check. That's what I'm going to upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade. And that's what they get scared of. So, and that's the reason why they start with all the lying. Baby, I want you. I love you. But they gotta understand that the same bullshit that they feeding you and they telling you, they got to tell the side chick that same shit. So she ain't going nowhere neither. She ain't going nowhere neither. It will be a lot less stressful if they're just honest with all parties involved. Just be honest. You don't love your wife no more. Be honest with her motherfucking ass and tell her. Your wife don't love you no more. Be honest with his ass and tell him. You got the side chick and you still want to keep your family. Be honest and tell him. You will find out the shit it'll be so much smoother. It will be so much easier. You all can work it out. People make shit harder, not society. The people make it harder. They do this YouTube bullshit that's going on. It could all be solved and rectified like that if people would just be honest. Like I said, if those that want to come over here, which that some of them is over here right now in the clouds, they ain't speak. How y'all doing in the clouds, girl? I'm talking to you, girl. Them haters in the bushes. What's up, bush buddy? How you doing, bush girl? Honey, I know y'all ain't liking the queen right now. You can't stand me, but you're over here snooping and you're watching. Guess what? Cause that they can't get enough of Miss Gina. They can. The second I went back, let me tell you something. Your haters fall in line quicker than those that love you. The haters fall in line quicker than those that love and care about you. Cause they gotta stay to the end to see you fall. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. So they gonna be the first one that pop in on the live or sit in the background. Yeah, let me see what this bitch talking about. Oh, she was going through. Some of them was caught when I was telling my testimony on that last live and going through all. Oh, please, someone was in the background doing the jig. Yeah, that bitch used to get her ass whooped. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, she went through all that. That nigga checked her, cheated on her. Oh, good. I hope the next one do the same thing. You got folks on here that's praying for your downfall. Did you not know that? You ain't got no friends. They ain't your friend. They're on here to see. So you think these YouTube, y'all better wake the fuck up, these content creators. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Y'all falling for these people and you think they got your best interest at heart and all they doing is praying for you to fall dead smack on your face. That's all. That's all they doing. Anybody that wants to do for you, they gonna do it. Anybody that wants to give to you, they gonna give. I don't have to keep posting my Cash App. Guess what? Why? Because my Cash App, my PayPal, and everything is right in the comments. It's right in the bio up here. So if somebody really wanted it and they say, "Oh, I just love me some Miss Gina and I want a Cash App," or so they could just go there. I have done plenty of videos, and all of a sudden I have gotten a Cash App and I didn't even post it in the thing. You know why? Because they got it out the bio. They said, "Man, I like that Miss Jean. There's something about her. Ooh, I got to send her a Cash App. I got to send her something." You ain't got to ask nobody for nothing because what's for you is going to be for you. Somebody that care about you, somebody that loves you, somebody that wants to encourage you, they're going to do it regardless. Regardless, somebody that want to check on you, I know those that care about me because they check on me. I ain't gotta say, "Girl, why you ain't check on me?" You know I was going through some stuff. Why y'all ain't? Why you ain't just at least you could have did was seen how I do. Now the bitch didn't do it because she ain't give a fuck about me. And that's how it is. You don't have to ask somebody why they didn't do something. Duh, because they don't fuck with you like that. That's all it is. They don't fuck with you like that. We take stuff too literal. You get mad when they say, "I used to like so and so, but I don't like her now because she did that." Y'all take that shit to heart. Y'all take that shit like somebody dug a hole and instead of just saying, "Fuck that bitch, I don't like her neither." Hey, lay it down. And move on. And move on. If somebody don't like me and don't care for me, more power to you. Because I know I'm the best ever. I'm one of the best creations that God could ever have made. And I am good to everybody. I be that bitch that'll be lifting you up off the ground and saying and dusting you off and saying, "Baby, you good? Do you need anything? Let me lay you down and I'm gonna check on you." That's me. And I don't even know you like that. That's me. But other people, they don't care. How you doing, JJ? They don't they don't care. They pretend. They pretend to be your friend. They pretend to like you. They pretend, girl, to love your relationship, girl. Y'all look cute together. Ooh, y'all look cute girl. Y'all look good together. And the whole time they saying, ooh, I hope he kicking her ass. Ooh, I hope he cheating all on her. Cause they get mad of what you got. They get mad at what you got. Or they get mad at, see, a lot of people envy you. They really envy you. I used to have to tell my husband, he used to always say, why do they envy me? I ain't got shit. Motherfucker, you got a lot. You don't know you got something. When somebody wants to do constant things to hurt you, guess what? I told you, you got a loving wife that love and care about you. You have a beautiful home. Like we had a beautiful home, honey, full of furniture. Honey, my house, our house. Pictures is on my Facebook page. We had beautiful house, beautiful home, honey. Pictures and stuff all throughout the house and everything. I think some of the videos that he did is of me. He saw me clean. I was cleaning up the house, and he was filming me one day and everything. He had everything. He didn't realize what he had. He looking at material things, and I keep telling y'all, everything ain't about fucking money. Everything ain't about fun. Sometimes a motherfucker just want to be you. They just want to be you. They just want what you have. They just want your personality. And that makes them get in their feelings. That makes them get in their feelings. And you look at it like, shit, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got much of nothing around here. Yeah, JJ is the jealous spirit. It's that jealous spirit. And that jealous spirit gets the best of them when they envious of you. It's so many of these bitches on here. I keep telling y'all, honey, these hoes, these YouTube hoes. It's so many of these YouTube hoes on here. These bottom bitches. That's what they are. These bottom bitches on here, they are so jealous of me because they ain't got it. They can't be honest like me. They can't be loyal like they wondering what attracts people to this bitch. Why she ain't got as many numbers as I got. She ain't got as many, but everybody run over there and they praise her. Everybody says good things about Miss Gina and everything else. Why? Because I'm loyal. I'm honest. I'm real. Anytime when you can get a bitch that can fact check herself. See, I've always been that. Anytime you can get a bitch that can fact check herself, you can never fact check me. You can never fact check me because everything I post on me is the bottom line truth. So you can't go and make shit. A person, if you want somebody, you want to weaken somebody else's story, tell your own yourself. You want to weaken someone else's story about you, tell your own story yourself. They ain't got a leg to stand on. Miss Gina, you always talk about stuff right on time. Thank you, lay it down. Thank you. And I keep telling, and you know the reason why that is? Because God always lead me through. I told y'all, I pray so much before I go on. I'll be like, Lord, just lead me in the right direction. I don't know what it is I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. I don't know how I'm going to get through something. But I just be like, Lord Jesus, look, I still got my same little thing of wine. Look, I told y'all, I'm not a drink. I've been drinking this for how long? I'm finally down to the last little bit, a corner. But it is like whatever the Lord leads me to talk about. And I wind up just hitting the soul. Somebody always come in and say, Miss Jean, you talk, man, I needed that. I don't be knowing who I'm talking to, but I know somebody needs it somewhere. Like the conversation we had earlier, and I was talking to realness, and I said, and everybody was like, preach. They was like, teach them, Miss Gina, because you know why? Because some of these young girls are stupid and they don't know shit, and they think they know every goddamn thing. They think they know everything. They think having a baller is where it's at. And when that baller money's run out, where you gonna think you be at? Back with your mama, back with a friend, or on the street. These mugs got better cars than they got houses, than they got apartments. All their money is going toward that car. instead of them having a nice, decent roof over their head. Because if you go ahead and purchase that house, you can go in any car lot and get anything you want automatically. Automatically. Use your good senses that God gave you. See, I'm on here to teach, not preach. I'm on here to teach. I want you to learn from my mistakes so you ain't got to go through the same shit and be going and just not be getting your house at 50. You understand what I'm saying? So you can have what you need and so that it can be right on time. JJ say realness. Jackie say, Miss Gina, I've been gone most of the day. Need to fix me something to eat. If you're still on, I'll be back. Okay, Jackie, yeah, go get you something to eat, love. God do lead. Thanking God through through it all. You got to, JoJo. You got to. You got to thank the Lord for everything that I do. I thank God for it. Even when it don't turn out right, I thank God for it. Even with the blessings that I get, I thank God for it. Even if one person sends me a super chat, I thank God for it. Even when I just wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night, I'll be like, woo, thank you, Jesus, because you could have kept me sleeping. I'll be like, woo, Lord, thank you, Jesus. I'm up. I could hug my babies one more time, and I could squeeze them, and I could kiss them, and I could love up on them one more time because you woke me up. Because do you not know, understand that when some of y'all go to sleep tonight, one of y'all ain't waking up. Okay? Mark what I'm saying. Some of y'all gonna go to sleep tonight, and a couple of y'all ain't gonna wake up. You understand what I'm? That's how easily it is. You can everything you could be doing could be right and peaceful and not have nothing sick or nothing wrong with you. And y'all don't understand all this devilishness, all this. God could just decide to bring you home right now tonight and say, you know what? I didn't had enough of this person right here. I didn't had enough of them. Let me just go ahead and bring them home or send them to hell. I'm about to send you to hell tonight. You think you're going to be waking up in the morning. That is why I thank God for everything that I do. That is why I always say I love you guys and this and that. Because let me tell you something. If God chooses to take me home and I don't wake up tomorrow, you all are going to say, damn, Miss Gina was awesome. Miss Gina gave us a good ass talking to. And at the end, she told us she loved us. That's the one thing y'all gonna remember. Y'all gonna remember the little stuff about the people dragging me and this and that. But what you gonna remember for the rest of your life about me is that I had a great heart and I stuck with you. Miss Jenny Queen of Talk on fire tonight. 3 videos. Hey, Braniqua baby. Hey, Queen Bay. DC12 say, amen. JJ said, you easy to listen to. Some of these people are hard to listen to. So hateful. And people have to prove they own their own home, what color they are in pornography, etc. Yep, exactly. Lay it down, say real talk. Mess is okay, but some are taking it too far, way too far. Like I said, it's okay to have a little messiness. And honey, we do a little messiness over here in the queendom too. But what we don't do is we don't degrade anybody. We don't talk about anybody. We don't dox anybody. If you look, nobody can never say Miss Gina talked about them. Nobody, when I'm talking about relationships, when I'm talking about fights, when I'm talking about miscommunication, I always use me as an example. I always use my family. Even when I'm talking about shit that go wrong with the kids and stuff like that, I talk about my children because you know why? I can't speak for what goes on for another YouTuber because I don't know what their life was like. See, that's why I don't understand. I find it, and I'm talking to you guys in the bushes. This is why I find it hard to understand how it's so easy for y'all to fall for the fuck shit that these other people do when they ain't in our house. When they ain't living our lives, but they can come and tell you, yeah, she's scamming, she's scheming, yeah, she always homeless every week. And y'all believe it. Y'all believe it and take it and go and run with it instead of sitting up here looking for yourself and saying, Yeah, Miss Gina might have been through some stuff, but you know what? I've always seen her working. Every video, she might have been homeless a couple of times, but guess what? She kept a job. She kept them kids going. You know what? She smiled every day. She got like, why not watch the shit for yourself and find out the information yourself? Because they don't know my life. They don't know my life. I don't know their life. That's why I don't speak on them. That's why I don't use them as a narrative. I use myself. I use my children. I use my family. I use friends that I know of that have went through the struggle and go through things. These people don't know shit about me. They don't know my real name. They don't know where I was born. They don't know where I was raised. They know what they see and hear on this channel. Just like you. I could get on this motherfucker and say, damn, I won the lottery. I hit $1,000,000. And guess what? I ran through the money. How would you know if that was true or not? How would you know? But you will assume that it was true if somebody else said it. If one of these content creators got on here and spent the narrative and said, yeah, do y'all know Miss Gina? She was a millionaire at one time, had her own everything, and then lost it all. And I don't know, maybe she spent it on that nigga or did what? Y'all would take that and run with it. Half the people on here didn't even know I had my own business. I owned my own boutique. I had my own shop, my own store. People didn't know that. They didn't know I didn't just have one Mercedes. I had two that was paid for. I didn't have a car note. They were paid for. Folks, some of y'all didn't even know. I still got some of my minks and my furs in the closet. I wore minks and furs and honey and chinchillas. Do you understand me? I wore the best name clothing, everything. I was that bitch. And some of y'all don't know the reason why y'all, because they ain't gonna let that part get out. They gonna let she ain't shit bitch. She broke. She ain't got nothing in this and that. Just as high as you rise, you can fall. Multi-millionaires have failed to nothing. Okay? It is the fight that you have that you get back. I ain't never gave up on nothing. I am one of the strongest fighters on this earth. And I'm going to keep fighting and I'm getting back on top. And that's that shit that they don't like. That's that shit. Did you see how quick they got in their feelings when they heard about the Wendy Williams show? Oh, she a liar. She lying. You would have thought I ain't never did shit. You would have thought I ain't never did nothing. Brother Jay had to stepped up real quick and say, why would Miss Gina lie? She ain't got to lie. That woman been on all kind of shit. Oh, even when it's in front of them and live and live in color, they don't want it to be true. They don't want it to be. Yes, Queen B. It's easy. I mean, Queen Bay. I'm sorry. It's easy to feed on the negative. It's easy. It's just easy to take it and go run with it. It's easy to take it and go run with it. But are they gonna tell? They always trying to shine a light on the bright shit that they do, make you think it's all copacetic. But are they telling you the shit that they do that's in the dark? See, you got folks sitting up here, I saw talking about Ask April and the shit that she did and her record and everything else. These motherfuckers got records that's 10 times worse than that. She showed hers and admitted to her. Everybody got a past. That's why they call it a past. Do you know what women have to do to take care of their family? Real women. See, some of y'all don't even know the power. That's why I said, have you ever loved someone so much that you would give your last breath for them? Some of y'all don't understand that metaphor. Some of y'all don't understand that. See, because some of us women like me will give our last breath for our children. We will give whatever. Honey, we will go out here and sell ass, sell slip up dicks, do whatever it is that we need to do to provide for our children. And some of us has done it. There's folks that have been drug addicts, crackheads, all kind, and they came back from that and they're doing good, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. You understand? See, they're going to tell you all the good stuff. I tell my grown kids all the time. I tell them, I said, during the struggles and the hard times of my life, you don't know when I had to bend over, get on my knees, suck dick, get it in the ass. You don't know what the fuck I had to do to keep a roof over your head. I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling you what they ain't gonna tell you. Okay, Miss Gina, I love jumping in, finding you, still spitting facts. Thank you, love. I'm just telling you the real deal. So, cause you know why? Cause us real mothers ain't gonna tell you. We ain't gonna tell you. We gonna put our whole shit. We gonna wrap it up, you understand? And we gonna stick it in our purse, or we gonna put it on up under here, and then we gonna go out in that street and do our shit. And then we gonna come home with a smile and tell the kids, I got the light bill money. I got the grocery money. Ma, how you did that? Mom just took care of some business. But y'all don't know what your mama had to do and your daddies had to do. Some of y'all know that your mamas was hoes. Some of y'all know that your mama's still hoeing right now. And you're trying to paint the picture that everything is all picture perfect. Some of your mamas and daddies sold your ass out. Some of you, your first time getting bust open was by the nigga that your mama pimped you out to. But you ain't scared. You won't say that, but you quick to talk about somebody else's struggles. You quick to talk about somebody else's struggles, and you don't even know the struggle they went through. You don't even know what it is that they had to go through and what they still going through. You don't even understand it. You don't understand it. That's how I know some of y'all don't know what the real truth of a mother love is. Because a mother's love, if you are a mother, a real parent that can relate to it, you're going to do whatever it takes by any means necessary to make sure your child have what is needed. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I am lying, and you ain't gonna be embarrassed about it. Do you understand me? You ain't gonna be. So when you hear them, I'm saying this for a reason. So when you hear them try to say she dry bagging, he dry bagging, they over here, bitch, bagging is bagging. I ain't never got the dry bag, because you see all this here. You see all this here? My honey, my ass and my pussy and my mouth works perfectly, okay? I ain't never got to go on here and beg for shit, because the one job that will never ever go out of business, that's been around for centuries upon centuries, is hoeing, baby. It's hoeing. You gonna find a man, a woman, somebody somewhere, shape and time that's gonna always buy pussy. That's gonna always buy Badussy, okay? So you ain't never got this shit. You gonna sit on tell me somebody dry bagging for a few coins and a few dollars and everything else, because what a real parent is gonna do, a real mother is gonna do whatever it takes to provide for their family. I ain't never had to dry bag, sell ass, pussy, or nothing when we was even homeless, okay? I'm just speaking real facts. When we go, you know why? Because my job paid very well. It paid very well. It took very good care of us. But to say that I won't do it, shit, please. What did I just tell y'all yesterday? I will rent out rooms. I will rent out the fucking garage. Honey, I will go and rent out a titty or two if I got to pay bills in this motherfucker before I will ever go back out there again. So I ain't got to drive it, because I'm just going to ask. I just come on here and I would just ask. I would just come on here and say, y'all, I'm going through something right now. Can y'all help Miss Gina out? That's a real bitch. That's a bitch. A real bitch ain't gonna come on here and dry bag and do trickery and fuckery like y'all see all the rest of them do. Y'all asses get cursed out 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, because y'all ain't giving up enough. You ain't giving up enough. You tell me who hoeing around here. I'm telling y'all who the pimp is. It ain't y'all. Y'all the hoes. YouTube, Google is the pimp. Go back and watch my other video. It explains all of that for those that's new, that's coming in. It explains all of that. Y'all been hoeing forever and don't even know you hoeing. Some of you bottom bitches is struggling to get to the top. See, y'all want to be a head bitch in charge like me. You want to be the head hoe. You want to be the head hoe. You can't be the head hoe because it ain't in you. It ain't in you. And then they get mad, and then they got to flip the script, and they got to go and talk about you, and they got to go and say all of this and everything else. Let me tell you something. Ain't no grown woman. No way. Take it however you want. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm just gonna keep it real. Ain't no grown woman got no business living with their mama and grandmama. I didn't go. I wasn't living with my mama and grandmama and stuff, and I was homeless out there on the street. Ain't no grown woman nowhere, shape, or form. Yeah, you supposed to get out there and provide for yourself. So my question is, how are y'all listening to people talk about other people and their own shit ain't straight? Their own shit ain't straight. You got folks that want to talk about what's in my house, what's out of my house, and they ain't even got a house. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They ain't owning they shit. Half of them ain't renting it. They staying with somebody else. Hey, Cookie, baby. Hey, Cookie. I'm just keeping it real. We spend some more facts over here. Hey, DC12, boo. We spend some more facts. It's some real talk. I left home at 18. Queen Bay. I left home at 13. 13. I had no business on the street at 13. I left home at 13. Lied about my age when it got me a little job working at a little clothing store. I never went back, and my mother never came and got me. My twins is 13 right now. Angel is 12. 12. Do you know I would go insane if my daughter left the house? I would be tearing these motherfucking streets apart looking for her. Looking for her. I left home at 13. That's why I got all this knowledge. That's why when I tell y'all, and I'm not saying it's all positive because it's a whole bunch of bad shit that comes with it. But I'm telling you, I tell you guys this because I speak it from experience. You got to take the good with the bad. I seen a whole bunch of shit. I seen a whole bunch of shit. Y'all just don't even know. Been through a bunch of shit. I share for a reason, so that you don't have to repeat what I repeat. So these little youngsters that's growing up that think they know everything, stay your ass in school. Stay in school. Get a job. Let me tell you this. Stay home for as long as you can. Stay. That's what you say. You got. See, y'all was grown. You left home at 18, 19. That's how it's supposed to be. My son, he'll be 18 in December. Hey, DC12. And that's when you're supposed to leave home at 18, 19, 20 years old. Stay your ass at home. Don't be out here 15, 16 years old. You can't wait to get out your mama house. You don't know where you going. Because them streets is dangerous. Them streets is ruthless, honey. They don't love you. These people in the streets, they don't love you. They love what you have to offer. Even the little boys. The little boys, they don't love you. They love what you have to offer. Each time when my daughters was trying to be grown and they wanted to leave home before it was time and everything else, I said, you're going to be right back here. You know how I know you're going to be right back here? Because the real world, you can't eat when you want to there. You can't go to sleep without having to sleep with one eye open and worry about if somebody going to come in there and touch you. Worry about if somebody going to come in there and take something from you. At least when you're home, at least when you're safe up under your mom's roof, you ain't got to worry about none of that stuff. You ain't got to worry about going to bed hungry. You ain't got to worry about somebody talking about you, degrading you. You ain't got to worry about none of that stuff. Get your life right. Get your life right. It's sad that our children, our families are being broken and they are being torn apart because nobody wants to communicate. No, everybody lying to children. They lie to the kids instead of being honest and upfront with your child and telling them, me and dad ain't working out. Me and mom ain't working out. I'm leaving. I still love you. I'm going to be here for you and take care of your responsibility. But instead, everybody lying. Everybody being sneaky. Everybody being conniving. Everybody mad because this person is getting more than that person. This sector is never going to change if we don't change it. It's never going to change. It's never, ever going to change if we don't change it. We've been having some great conversations. Y'all, look, we got to an hour and 35 minutes already. Another hour and 35 minutes. I love you guys so much. I'm going to give me something to eat. And yeah, don't ask me, am I going to be back? Yes, I'm going to be back. The only way I won't be back is if I get involved with some stuff with my kids. But I'm about to go and get something to eat. And I will be back on here again for some deep conversation. I love you guys. I love you in the clouds. I love you in the bushes. I even love you guys in the background. Thank you for watching and coming in and tuning in. And I hope y'all come on back soon. It's never goodbyes. Ta-ta for now.